For 4 weeks, we've been circling something. We saw the signs that we've been ignoring. We understood why we've been frozen. We found the energy we've been leaking. We learned how to move ourselves before the universe moves us. But there's one question we haven't answered, the one underneath it all. Why did we wait this long in the first place? Why did not yet feel so much safer than do it now? It's not our circumstances, it's not our schedule, and it's not because it's bad timing. It's a belief, a story we've been carrying about what we're capable of, about what we deserve, and about who we are allowed to become. For me, the belief was if I wasn't struggling, I wasn't earning my place. So I stayed in hard things long past when I should have left because ease and grace felt like cheating. I didn't even know I didn't believe it. I just lived like it was true. Today, in the finale of Breaking Free series, we name those beliefs and then we break them. I'm Patty Ferreira, and let's finish this series. Let's get clear on what we're actually dealing with. A limiting belief is not a thought you choose. It's a conclusion you came to, usually a long time ago, that you've been living as if it were a fact. It doesn't feel like a belief. It feels like reality. That's what makes it so powerful and so invisible. You don't walk around thinking, I believe I'm not allowed to want more. You just don't reach for more, and you call it being realistic. You don't think, I believe my worth depends on how much I produce. You just can't rest without guilt, and you call it being driven. The belief operates underneath your awareness, quietly shaping every decision you make. What you'll reach for, what you'll settle for, what you won't even let yourself want. And here's the part that matters. Your beliefs were not handed to you as truth. They were handed to you as protection. At some point, believing this thing kept you safe, kept you accepted, kept you from being hurt or rejected or disappointed. It made sense then. But the belief that protected the girl you were is now imprisoning the woman you're becoming. So where do these beliefs come from? Most of them were formed before you were old enough to question them. A throwaway comment from a parent, a teacher who underestimated you, a moment of rejection your younger mind turned into a rule, a culture that told you what a good woman does or doesn't do. You absorbed these as a child when your brain wasn't filtering for truth. It was filtering for survival. And then you spent decades collecting evidence to confirm them. Because that's what the mind does. Once it believes something, it goes looking for proof and quietly ignores everything that contradicts it. So if you believe I'm too much, you notice every time someone pulled away. If you believed I have to earn love, you noticed every time you were praised for doing something. The belief became a self-fulfilling prophecy, not because it was true, but because you were taught to do this before you could choose otherwise, and you've been living inside it ever since. This is not your fault, but breaking free, that part is your responsibility, and you're ready for it. Let me name the ones I see most in high-achieving women. Listen for the one that makes your chest tighten. That could be your belief. I have to earn my worth, so you can never just be. You have to keep producing, keep proving, keep achieving, because somewhere you learned that resting makes you worthless. If I choose myself, I'm selfish. So you put everyone first. You abandon your own needs and call it being good, and you wonder why you're empty. It's too late for me. So you talk yourself out of the change before you start. You decide the window closed without ever checking if it actually did. Who am I to want more? You have a good life, a good job, a good relationship, and so you feel guilty for wanting something truer, as if wanting more means being ungrateful. If I'm not struggling, I'm not valuable. So you stay in hard things long past when you should leave, because ease feels like cheating and you don't trust anything that comes gently. I'm the problem, the quiet one, the fear that no matter what you change, you'll bring yourself with you. So you never change anything, because what if it doesn't help? Did one of those land harder than the other? The tightening you just felt? That's not coincidence. That's the belief that's been running your life. And now that you can see it, you can finally break it. You don't break a belief by deciding to stop believing it. You break it the way it was built, over time with evidence. Step 1, name it. Catch the exact sentence. Say it out loud. Write it down. I believe I have to earn my worth. A belief loses power the moment you drag it into the light. As long as it stays invisible, it runs you. Named, it becomes something you can examine instead of something you simply obey. Step 2, trace it. Ask yourself, whose voice is this? When did I learn it? Almost always the belief belongs to someone else, a parent, a culture, a younger version of yourself who needed it to survive something. When you can see that the belief was installed, that it isn't you, it's just something you absorbed, you stop defending it as truth. You realize this was never mine to begin with. Step 3, challenge it. Put it on trial. Ask, is this actually true? What's the evidence against it? You've spent years collecting proof for the belief. Now deliberately collect proof against it. Every time you were worthy without earning it, every time choosing yourself was exactly right, every time it wasn't too late. The evidence is there. You just trained yourself not to see it. Step 4, choose the new belief and act from it. Decide what you want to believe instead. My worth is not conditional. I am valuable as I am. But, and this is everything, you don't wait to feel it before you live it. Remember from part 4, belief is what you earn by moving. So you act as if the new belief is true. You rest without earning it. You choose yourself. You reach for more. And every time you do, you give your mind new evidence. Until one day, the new belief isn't a sentence you're practicing. It's just who you are. Let's not let this stay as theory. Let's break one right now. Go back to the belief that tightened your chest in section 3. That's the one we want to work with. Name it. Say it out loud right now. I believe. Don't soften it. Say it all together. Whose voice is that? Find it. And then challenge it. Give me one piece of evidence right now that it's not true. One moment from your life that contradicts it. You found one? Yeah, I knew you would. That one piece of evidence is the first crack in a wall you thought was permanent. Choose now and finish the sentence. What I choose to believe instead is. Say it like you mean it, even if you don't fully believe it yet. You're not lying. You're laying the first brick of who you're becoming. Look at what you've done over these 5 weeks. You've learned to see the signs instead of ignoring them. You understood why you were frozen and forgave yourself for it. You found the energy you were leaking and started to close the gap. You learned to move yourself before life moved you. And today you named the belief underneath all of it and broke the first brick. That's the whole map. awareness, understanding, energy, action, and freedom. You don't need more information. You have everything you need. What's left is not knowing. It's living it. One true step, one new belief, one honest day at a time. This is the finale of the Breaking Free series, but it's not the end of the work. It's the beginning of it. And you were never meant to do this part alone. If you want to keep going with women who are breaking the same beliefs, who will hold you to your new story when the old one comes knocking, and who will remind you who you're becoming every single week, join Awakened and Rising. That's our monthly membership. We have weekly coaching. It's a private community with real accountability, and it's $30 a month. The link is going to be in the notes. And this is what I say to you. You came in stuck. You're leaving free, or at least knowing exactly how to be free. The belief that kept you small was never the truth. You are. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Now go live it. And don't go far. There's so much more ahead next. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.